everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you this recipe of my EFO RIRO. Yeah, EFO RIRO. This is a special dish by the Yorubas, especially the Ijebus. It's a vegetable soup that has all kinds of things in it. You know, I kid you not. There's assorted part of the meat, kidney, liver, the towel. You know, every part of the meat is inside this dish. Though I'm not going to do it that way today. I'm doing it with few, parts of the meat, not everything like it's always done. Because I want you to know that you can make your food come out right even without following the original step. Just know how to put your things together and your dish will still come out right. So if you don't have all the ingredients to go into a particular meal, you can still make it, delectable with the few ingredients that you have. So today, if you want to learn how to do this, let's get into this kitchen and let's make it happen, guys. Come on, let's go. So guys, these are the ingredients I'm going to be using today to make my EFO RIRO. I'm going to use some chopped onions. I'm going to use using some KNORR cubes. I'm going to use some ground crayfish, some beef. We're going to use some Panma or cow skin. We're going to use some fresh shrimp. We're going to use some dry shrimp. We're also going to use some RIRO or LOCUS beans. And we're going to use some dry fish. Salt to taste. We're going to use some palm oil. We're going to use some bell pepper and habanero pepper, and of course the vegetable. Guys, we don't have shoko in America, so I always use this vegetable, this green vegetable. And one thing with my vegetable, when I need to use them, I don't shred them first. I wash them first, then I shred them. That way, you don't lose any nutrients, because when you shred and then you wash it, you're losing all your nutrients. So please try not to shred before you wash. It's always advisable to, wash it first and then you shred it later. And now I'm prepping my onions. With onions, I use about, sometimes I use more than one onion. But today I'm using a very large size onion. So this is okay for the size of soup that I hope to make today. And then I'm pounding my my RIRO. With my pepper, when I blend them, I use a sieve to sieve out the water, and I keep that water to use it later. I don't just blend it and leave it with the water. I sieve out the water and I put the water aside. So you pour hot water on your shrimp, and this is to soften the shell, because when they roast it with the shell, so it's very hard. So you soften it with hot water. Put your oil in the pot, and then you put your onions. And now I'm putting my ground crayfish, and I'm giving it a good toss. Now I'm putting that ground pepper. Remember, this is just habanero pepper, onions, and bell pepper. No tomatoes in this. And then you fry it a little bit. I like to fry my onions a little bit brownish before I pour the pepper, so you can see that the onions looks burnt, but not really burnt, but just brown. So you boil it for like 5 to 10 minutes just to dry it, and then you start seasoning it. Here I put my salt and I put my pounded RIRO, and there goes my crayfish. You turn it very well. With this soup, it's just the way you do it. You have to be careful with it. I'm sorry, guys. My Panma was stuck together, so I had to force it out. And here goes my dry shrimp. I poured hot water on it, and it's very soft now. So I poured it in, give it a toss, and then you just let it be for a while, and then you pour in your smoked fish. Remember, I told you guys, you don't have to use everything. These few things are okay for it. You don't have to put everything. And here I'm putting my chopped beef. And with my EFO RIRO, I chop up my meat and Panma. I don't leave them in whole. I just chop them to tiny bits. And there I just put in my meat stock, and I'm putting that tomato water, the pepper water that I kept. That's the only water I put in my EFO RIRO. I put that, and I put my fresh shrimp that has been boiled and seasoned and boiled. I'm just pouring it in here. You give it a good toss, and at this point there's really not much to do. All you have to do is to put more of the pepper water if you feel like. If not, then you're okay. But I always like to use my pepper water to cook my meal. And the next thing is pouring in the vegetable. You pour it in and you toss it. Guys, this soup takes less than 20 minutes, less than 30 minutes to cook. The only time that it consumes is the time to prep everything. But once everything is already prepared, your soup comes out without delay. It's like within 30 minutes, your soup is ready. You just, it's ready. So here I have just few ingredients in it, but I want you to know that this came out perfect. Perfect. Anytime I cook my efo riro, I don't have to put too much in it. It's just simple. Just know how to do your thing and you'll be fine. So you dish it out, and here I'm trying to just put them away because I don't leave them out. I try to put all of them in a plastic plate like this, you know, and then cover them up and put them in the freezer and just bring them out whenever I need them. That way you have your food fresh every time you want to eat it. And now it's time for me to do my fufu and eat my efo riro. Guys, this is how my efo riro is made, and I wish you can learn and do this. This is simple and very interesting. Thank you so much for watching me today. Thank you for listening to all my blabs. I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you. I truly appreciate you. Have a good day. Bon appetit. Ciao, ciao. And see you in my next video. Bye-bye.